was Indiana. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working. And that led to the nice road win.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's Cephalosha in at the three. Now here's Korver. It's hauled in by George. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And Indiana, another three.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
And here is Teague. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Teague. Outside Korver. Millsap kicks to Cephalosha. 5 to shoot. And they get it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here is Thomas. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Cleveland.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Here's Millsap. Tipped away. The Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Ellis kicks to Thomas and stolen by Horford. And stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway late. Thomas got 7 points.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Outside Teague. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Korver passes to Cephalosha. 4 on the shot clock. Teague for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Millsap dishes to Teague. 9 feet out. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Here's Thomas. He has 7. Outside, Scott. Thomas kicks to George. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They get it back. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside Teague. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. The 10-footer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Wow, got that one off right in the triple.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old post on one hit.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Now George. After Kyle Korver missing on that last 3-pointer.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Outside, George. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Millsap. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. His biggest concern seemed to be how to contain Monte Ellis on the offensive end. He said, quote, no matter where he is on the floor, he is a threat to score because he can get into the lane whenever he wants. We'll just have to try and get the ball out of his hands on the offensive end. We'll see if they can do just that.
Thanks again, Doris. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to one.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Now, here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. And George, there we go. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Paul George. T gets to Corbin. Back to T. He'll shop a screen. Thomas against T. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. It's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And now Doris Burke from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And he gets it to go.
They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now, here's Teague. Passes it to Horford. And it's sent back by Spates.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. That's an understatement.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Teague. Following the score by Indiana. Six on the shot clock. He dishes it to Horford to stop the run, and it's good off the back rim and in. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
To the paint, here's Thomas. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his fourth assist in this one.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Corver. 9 points last game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Teague. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Thomas passes to Ellis. The dish to Scott. Spates sets a screen. Scott kicks to Thomas. Right side George. Lets it go from deep. And the Pacers another three.
And they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Now here's Corver. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Cephalosha kicks to Corver. Feeds to Teague. He'll shop a screen. Teague with a clean look. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Here's Thomas. 18 points for him. Double team on Thomas. Pass to Scott. And again, it's Indiana.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And now, let's hear it for your East
Taking a look here at some numbers for Millsap. Last year, getting it 8 rebounds and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Spates. Hill comes in for Scott, and George Hill's subbed in for Ellis. Now here's Schroeder. Splitter sets a screen. Outside Hardaway. The Hawks need to get off the shot here. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Paul Millsap. And some Indiana leading by 14. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers, Thomas, he's in at the point. Scott is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hill in at the shooting guard position. Indiana shooting their first free throws of this, and the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. The Hawks trail by 15. Schroeder with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And stolen by Thomas. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. That's good. That's Thomas picking up the assist. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's Horford. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Pick up by Hill. Thomas dishes to Hill. On the wing, George. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. Again, Indiana.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Splitter with a screen on Thomas. Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. To the left side wing. The 3 from Cephalosha. That's good. Cephalosha's got 6.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Outside Thomas. Drive by Scott. But they'll get another chance. Nobody near George. And yep, cover bounces and it falls. George has got 4 this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Splitter kicks to Cephalosha. 14 feet away. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity. Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Horford with a screen on Thomas. Now Schroeder looking for his first basket still in this one. He feeds it to Splitter. Paul George with the steal. To the inside. And it's Hill. That time the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Now here is Holiday. Now here's Horford. 5 on the clock. From the baseline. Here's Splitter. The shot no good. Excellent D there from George.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. Kicks it to Horford. And it's sent back by Hill.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Spates checked in for Indiana. Ellis comes in for George Hill. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Horford with a screen on Thomas. And Teague, here we go. Horford, Paul George with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. They'll shoot 2. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line. You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Teague. 8 points for him. That drops.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He dropped in 24 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
He kicks to Ellis. And there's the pass to Spates. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. There's a screen. Thomas kicks to Scott. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Splitter. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Teague against Thomas. Shot on the wing. The shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Greg, we know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Turner's checked in for Scott. And then for Atlanta, Paul Millsap's checked in for Splitter. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Justin Holiday. 6 to shoot. Millsap. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And looking now at some numbers for George. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
Solomon Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to the Utah Jazz.
And no doubt that the fight was there, but no matter what they tried on that night, it just wasn't meant to be.
And over time, it looked like they were resigned to their fate. They kind of gave in. It's hard to come back when you get down like they were, and they just didn't seem to have enough fight to make a go of it.
Now here's Ellis. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go.
Move the ball.
Now what's the pass to Thomas? To the middle. Here's Spates. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Indiana's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Spates dishes to Thomas. Spates sets a screen to the paint. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Horford.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now, here's Millsap. They need this one. And Turner with the block.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Hardaway with it. Now, Thomas defending inside. And that one's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Thomas. 23 points in the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
The Pacers making a switch here. Stucky's checked in. Now here's Wright. 9 points last game out. Teague. And it's good. Up through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Teague. 12 points for him. Pass to Horford. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Looking at the game Horford's been having, 10 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense. Feeling it, no doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Teague against Thomas. Teague kicks to Hardaway. Millsap a screen. Hardaway with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. No dice from the high post.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Dishes it to Thomas. It's stolen by Teague. Here's Millsap. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here is Hill. Turner up top. Thomas a screen on Hardaway. Stuckey passes to Thomas. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Picked by Horford. Teague kicks to Hardaway. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Stuckey. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And Thomas with the stop.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
So it's Atlanta now. The Pacers making the shot. Wright dishes to Millsap. 6 to shoot. Millsap a screen on Stuckey. Here's Hardaway. Misses off the left iron.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Thomas, no good. Thomas against T. Left side Hardaway. Millsap a screen to end the drought. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. For Atlanta, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. He's off on the first. And through the first half.